Hang on a second. What is this? Does this mean anything? 3x3 grid. Take a note of this one. 3x3. That's the bottom. This one and the top left. Have I seen this somewhere else? Anything else though? Is there anything else in here? See the same thing. It has to be with Moses. It has to be in here. I'm pretty sure. The question is where. Is there anything else here? It's just mold. A little above. Just don't understand. It's just okay with scrolling in there. This is so weird. Because there's nothing else for us to do, I feel.
Kane Corporation is the journey of the self, through and back to the self. So let's focus on our personal growth and development and the company's success.
Nothing here either. Let's check the machine one more time. We've got everything that we were able to get here. It's not a bug. We can't go back inside either, so it would only be by those other two people. Don't know what this means. This is the only thing that is new that I hadn't really paid attention to beforehand. But I can't click anything other than, of course, going into the tunnels. This is just for adjusting it further. There's no other button here to press. We know we've adjusted this one to the correct ones. SD 26, CD 54, IGS 20. There's nothing else there. This is the second regulator valve. H is 41. O is 1. HE is 50. There isn't anything for N, and again, just to adjustment, nothing else on here either. So we can take a look again at the PDA. Oh, I see not. We've read through everything. Just quickly skim reading if there's anything else here that I've maybe missed. Nothing. Sphere computer. There's nothing here. What am I missing? Okay, I really feel super stupid at the moment, but I don't know what else to do. There's nothing we can click. Okay. Don't know what I'm missing. Settings, and we have those. They can't go outside just yet. Okay. Menu PDA. Oh, this is how we got my cousin from the other side. 2 blocks. Conversations. So Moses can do stuff. What am I missing?
I see we have a lot on our plate. Your debt is vital to us, so let's ensure we're all working hard to meet our goals and deliver on our commitments.
So clueless. This has to do something, right? But do I see this anywhere else? Just... Oh, that's just the thing. Okay. There's nothing else. We have this bit here. Top left, middle right, bottom middle. What does that tell us? For the X time, I'm looking at those vents. That button or nothing. There's recalibration. Definitely right. I got something here. Oh, what the hell? That was a sound now. Oh, I had this on 41 instead of 49. Because I'm an idiot with poor handwriting. I cannot believe this. Did this do anything now?
Attention. Central atmospheric monitoring system has been recalibrated. Attention.
Oh god, that took so long. I have only kept in the last bits, so you didn't have to suffer through how much time I actually spent to get to this point. Anyway, with this, welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Stasis Bone Totem. Episode 4 now, and last time we got stuck in the air vents, quite literally. And it turns out all was because I made a typo, because I didn't read my own notes. I didn't write my own notes clearly enough. I'll play around with the edit and I'll make sure that I leave in how I came about this now, because actually we found a diagram close to the air vent that we entered, and luckily I went back and forth between everything, so I noticed it and I captured the pattern. So now seeing this, I know exactly what we need to do. We need to click this one, and the one here, and the one here. And then I guess it's just this button.
I will leave here soon.
Good work, Mose. Cleverest bear. Meet us back at the main lobby.
I am the cleverest bear.
You're making a monster here.
Yeah, you do. Oh, cutscene. Oh, that doesn't look good.
What the hell just...
This place isn't as intact as I thought. Pressure differential caused it to buckle.
Is Charlie Mac okay?
The diving bell's destroyed. There's no way back up.
Bigger issue is we're trapped, and it's flooding. What were you saying before? I'll calm beneath the surface.
Is Charlie Mac okay?
No, Moses. We're not. It's flooding in here. We need a way out.
Okay, I think we
I
saw
can try and
this
break the
one.
glass.
Broken glass is dangerous, Mac.
Thank you, Moses.
Okay.
Damn it. The control box is shorted.
You'll have to bridge the short.
Oh, right.
The handle won't stay down. The door won't stay open.
What are we...
You get through the door.
But...
I'll figure it out. Get through it. Go!
Oh boy. Okay. I don't know if there's a timer running or not, but let's try and be quick about it. Okay. Did she do anything from this side? Though seawater has recently washed over the floors, slight discoloration reveals that the tiling is no stranger to seawater. doorway. While the egress now stands firmly shut, the torrent of water that poured through during the portal's prior mania drenched the floors. Worryingly, the slightest hint of ripples by the door suggests the airlock seal may not be as secure as one would have hoped. Again, I don't know if we're under time pressure. A workshop station storing and charging handled meter stands before collecting monitoring and tracking equipment.
Mac? Moses?
Shit.
Mac, can you hear me? God damn it.
Looks like the signal is broken. Portal. A docking port for underwater vehicles. The grisly evidence points to a sudden closure during the portal's last use. Lapse. Again, something that just looks very ancient. Little gremlin face in the middle. Okay. Man, the music is amazing, but also terrifying. The wretched remains of a diving suit and its occupant, vital fluids having long since bled out from the rendered torso. The trail of crystal and dried blood suggests that he may climb through the portal as it had closed. Oh boy. It's blue, so maybe we can get something here. Okay, there's two things. Igniter. It's an excellent working order. Okay, that's good, but I don't know what an igniter is or should do. And this. Don't get any items right now, okay. Okay, so I think that's everything here. Tiled wall. Agent neglect has encouraged decay to wriggle its way through the walls, sowing rust into the piping and pouring tiles from the Comoran Sea. Oh, there's a working suit.
Charlie, are you there? Read me.
Mac, are you there?
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, don't get too excited. Still flooding in here. Running out of headspace, fast.
Okay, we'll figure it out. Figure it out.
Oh shit. Pressure management, is there anything we can do here? Oh. Maintenance access, special synchronization required. Oh. XX. XX. Don't know what that means. Should we try the same thing again? Don't think it's gonna work though. No, it's not. Okay. Okay. Oh, this is terrifying. Oh, access portal. Oh. Bottom, upper, right. Okay. Bottom left, middle, upper, right in the middle. Okay. Pressure management now. Let's see, the top one should be empty, right? around and I'm seeing it up there. Okay. So this one needs to be... This is fine. The other one needs to be up though. Okay, so we need to get the third one up here. Okay, this one is not fine. Let's move all to the left. Okay. So the first one just needs 2 of them. Okay, 2. This just needs 1. Okay. It's 2. We need 3 in this one. Okay. So 2 here. So 3. 2. 2. Okay. Okay, this is the most we can get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What's the most we have here? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Okay, so I think this is indeed. This 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh wow. We have it almost. Those 2. This last one should have any. Okay. Okay, we're getting there, I think we need to move. So we have 5. No, this way. Okay. No. This needs 2. It's too little. This will require all 3, so we need to make sure that there's 1 here. Yeah, like this. This is 1. I'm sure this is correct. Second one, I think is also correct. This is just because of the last one. God damn it. This is essentially right, just this one needs to move over here. Nice. Okay. One of those things where you just don't let the pressure get to you. Be calm. Oh, hey, I did that. Why is this not open? Oh. I probably need to click something else, right? Nice.
Maintenance requested.
Moses.
Hello, Mac. Your situation does not seem fun.
Well, you're not wrong. Can you open this vent? I hit the maintenance request.
My Mac.
Okay, quickly swapping to him.
Routine maintenance is important.
Okay.
Not bad, Bear.
Mac, I am glad you are not dead.
More than just a toy, isn't he?
You may have a point.
Where are you?
I think, an escape pod bay. Looks sealed, though. Give me a second here.
Okay. Wow. Okay, that was stress-inducing, to say the least. What do we have here? Duct wall. The gloomy ducts coil akin to snail shell, the interior flooded by thick sheets of wandering dust. Service pipes. Several service pipes ring the chamber's perimeter, depositing air and fuel into escape capsules before plunging into the facility. Grating. The perforated grating has drained seawater that's pooled from the vacant tubes. The glow of fluorescent lights reveals that the lower room has a function beyond the simple flood chamber. What else? There's so much going on here. Racks. Storage racking has been left bare, either unused or ransacked. Okay. Terminus. The squat domed room offers a dry reprieve, though presents little in the way of warmth or any clear path onward. Instead, the structure subtly shifts to and fro as it jostles with ocean current, accompanied by whispers of metallic murmuring. Hatch. A secure locking iris leads to the water overflow chamber below. Access appears to be controlled elsewhere. Let's have a look. What else? Plastic sheeting. The portal rims are draped with protective sheeting, shielding against damage and inconvenience caused by intruding ocean water, brought forth by capsule launches. Oh, so there's the launch pipes. Vacant tubes. The tube lies vacant, the capsule having already ejected. This facility was not simply abandoned, but evacuated in anxious haste. The absence of functioning escape capsules paints a grim landscape for those who now find themselves stuck within the metallic ocean floor maze. Lost and clambering through an abandoned and flooding facility, escape facilities expanded or defective, you've leaped into the catastrophe long after others clamored to escape it. There was one blue thing, failed escape capsule. Just want to see if I go in here.
Yeah, it's the escape pods. And big shock, they're all gone.
At least someone got out of here alive.
So potentially this could secure us the route out of here. Maybe not at the moment, but hopefully for later. The effect looks awesome. I love that. Okay, failed escape capsule.
Wait. Pods aren't all gone. And not everyone escaped.
Oh?
What do you mean? Someone's alive?
In one of the pods. They're not moving, but I can hear them. Inside. Hello? Can you hear me? Are you hurt?
Okay, so this is clearly a hand holding up something. There seems to be a glow from the back. Don't know, they tried to escape, maybe the glass?
Not gonna be easy. Lock will be pressurized. If you can hear me, I'm gonna try and get you out of there. Just stay calm.
Okay, we need something. This? No, we can't use this. Okay, so maybe it's time then. At least we got him into a, somewhat dry space. So, time to move over to Charlie and continue our search over here. What do we have? Diving suit. A self-propelled diving suit is a hybrid of a spacesuit and a submarine that allows for safe exploration of the ocean depths while maintaining exceptional flexibility, agility, and movement. Terminal is mostly used for storing images and sending messages. There's an arm. The disused assembly arm stands ejected to the side, forlornly awaiting a project requiring its additional aid, or for its twin to malfunction and need replacing. Oh, there's some formulas on here as well. Again, nice. Immediate flashbacks to Soma. Bright lights have been left running to aid in maintenance work, long since left abandoned. Anything else here? Yeah, assembly bay. The robotic arm specializes in precision maintenance and assembly following pre-encoded procedures and instructions. Okay, let's have a look at this terminal then. RKSP Workbench version 9.10a. Personal log is locked. Lol, yet. Change wallpaper. Okay, it does change the wallpaper in the background. Anyhow, nice. Images. Oh, that looks like a mini submarine of sorts here. Okay, divers, Kane Corporation. Just some serial numbers. Don't think they have any additional meaning. That looks kind of like a torpedo. No, pipe. And I'm not sure what we're looking at here. Is there anything else? No, that's it for images. Research. Okay. I can't really make out what it is saying there. Some very advanced diving suit, but weird with those, with like little windows on the side. Oh. Looks like an X-ray of something. And it's glowing. Okay. So much for research. Messages. Welcoming of a Newman to the collective. We are pleased to announce the birth of a Newman, placed in STEM on this very day, Jebediah, the first of his name. And it came to pass that the Nexus was plagued by the presence of one of the 9, who showed contempt for the rules and brought discord to the network with its injudicious conduct. But the Church is also merciful and did offer Newman a chance to repent and reform its ways. So let this be a warning to all who dare defy the will of Cain. The consequences of disrespect and disobedience are severe, and none shall escape the fiery wrath of judgment. But fear not, for even in the darkest of times, Cain's light shines bright, and those who follow the path of righteousness shall be rewarded with a place in the Nexus, where they may thrive and reach their full potential, far from the reach of fiery abysms. May the light of Cain shine upon us all. Okay, Alpha Lab. Construction confidential, established at 9988-1191. Crew complement 9. Decommissioned. Early archaeological exploration. Anything in the trash? Oh, look at that. That's the submarine. It looks like a dig site, but underwater. Oh, hammerhead shark. Lovely species. I used to know this, but I would need to look up what depths they actually venture into. I think it's not that deep, but I can't remember. I need to look up. Quick Google search later. Okay, so that's it, and we can't access this at the moment. Oh, wait. Oh, we can. Ha! Decrypted it. Matt Barton. Biodays maintenance. Happy birthday to me. I'm 90 years old and I don't look a day over 45. Indeed he does not. It's one of the perks of a pampered life as an organ insurance product. Lifeblood Corp at your service. To celebrate I ordered a Casumazo and washed it down with Canonau di Sardegna. Live maggots and all. Oh, is that the cheese from Sardinia? This really specific one that actually is been made with live maggots. Looks disgusting, but apparently is a delicacy. I've always been a loner with a penchant for the good life, even during my time at La Vita Paradise, which only cost me a kidney. Now my family debt has finally been paid off, and the best is yet to come. To Christian C. Battagelo. Have you had any more run-ins with scrubbers? When I'd go out for pressure tests a few months back, I'd see a swarm every 2 or 3 outings. Now I see one every time I leave the mule. I know they are supposed to be harmless, but I get the impression they're not working correctly. The dye suits I'm servicing show up with electrical burns, and they're deep-sea rated and metallic glass reinforced. Interesting. I've almost overhauled the Max Ocean M4 diving suit, but several parts still need to be replaced and repaired. Unfortunately, the old components are unsalvageable because they were melted by scrubbers. I wish we had one of those fancy meta replicators, but Tagello is always talking about, and not just these duplicated trash buckets. I hope the temple jockeys got one. What a waste. I would print a Yubari melon with sliced fugu and sashimi for breakfast, lunch and dinner. I've been combing through the old maintenance logs and found a restricted entry referencing Alpha, the first forward operating base. It was decommissioned about a decade ago. Well, before my time. Alpha was also the place in Soma where things start to go wrong, right? Apparently it's not just some weird artifacts on the ocean bed. There is a Newman down there. Number 3. Kane decided to leave it trapped at the bottom of the ocean. I find it hard to believe they would abandon a Newman. But here it is, in green pixels. Imagine the value of a Newman, dead or alive. Consider my 90-year-old youthful interest peaked. If I can never get a sample collector over the plateau, maybe we can explore the old base. I'll have to rope in Follis to get this sneak and peek. He has access to off-the-books equipment that won't get me shot or quartered, or both. What the hell is a Newman? To Robert Follis, congratulations on your winning streak last night. I heard you cleaned Matthews out. Buzzed her sample collector like a hornet with roid rage. Listen up, Soul Dog. I need to borrow one of your UAVs for a couple of hours. It's the least you can do after forgetting my birthday. Sometimes I think about the rich prick who got my left kidney. Of all my organs, it was my favorite. I've always found it funny that some wealthy people want real organs, when we can grow, even print, perfectly good replicas. They call themselves 100% human. What a bunch of yellow leaf fantasists. But who am I then? I felt like a cow or a broodmare at times, but the pay is too good. Besides, after being genetically paired with a policy holder, you have to emulate their lifestyle to minimize the chances of rejection. Tonight, I drown my sorrows in manuka honey drizzled garlicky alba white truffles, oh wow. At least I still have my heart. Heart replicas just aren't the same. They keep ticking even when you're a corpse. Oh, so that would explain the ticking heart that we found, or that Moses actually came across. Okay. The rover excursion to Alpha Base was a bust. A cave-in prevented traditional access, so I squeezed through a fissure, passing some old equipment. Once I was out of the cave and heading for the base entrance, what could only be described as a bloated sea slug with teeth tore the drone to pieces like a hungry man with a sweet butter-poached lobster. I ran this operation in the black. Follis is going to go ballistic on my ass. To mule maintenance. Hey. Sorry. The scrubbers that maintain the graphene. All of domes A through E seem to be multiplying. I know they are bioengineered not to breed, but I'm certain there are more of them every day. A scrubber orgy would be a thing to behold. I know some crew are fond of the blue electric light show they put on, but I suspect these critters are dangerous. I request an immediate catch and catalogue of the swarm. Kane's sake. The mule is in chaos. Yvette was hit by a stray bullet which completely tore off part of her head, and Bernie's ribs were knocked in. I saw a rover at the bulwark during my sneak and peek. It may come in handy. A rover. We stopped the base kill order. Follis simulated the VAT, then killed the hard line between the mule and DS-15. I cut the data tether to deep sea simultaneously and he nuked the uplink. I don't know how long the ruse will last. Hopefully long enough for us to get topside. We're heading back to the mule now. I would die for a dollop of Alma's caviar on a saltine cracker. Voice transcoded. The bell returned as scheduled, but headed oceanside after only 10 minutes. I hope some of the crew escaped. The bell requires at least one occupant to ascend, and it sure as shit wasn't us in there. I mostly made it back. Robert, the scrubbers melted his suit. Al dente. I almost knocked on dive re-entry, trying to get away from them, but those electro squibs caused a power surge on the moon pool's iris door. Alas, there has been no rescue. I smell the ghastly aromatic stench of rotting onions, like a putrid lobster bisque. So, a connoisseur of the finer things in life, definitely a foodie. Yeah, and then we go back. Interesting. So we've learned a couple of new things again. So they found something deep here. So together with the pictures, I think all of that makes sense. So there was an underwater deep sea excavation site, and they found a Newman. I don't really quite get what that is. Let's take a look at the diving suit.
Found a suit. Rear thruster looks damaged.
Oh well, good thing we found a better one already. Can we...
Suit thrust is removed. Suit thrust maintenance should only be performed by trained certified technicians.
What is this?
According to who?
Okay. Okay, this is a button, there's a button, and... Can we use those two things? No. Can't just clip this one on. Okay.
Change systems. Biotechnological deep atmosphere environment suit. Systems check. Warning. Suit maintenance required before operation. Warning.
Okay, suit pressure calibration. Heating system damaged or missing. Open suit. Lungs damaged or missing. Thrusters damaged or missing. So I guess we need to find...
Uses bio-lungs.
Oh.
Yeah, looks like Biofix Mark 3 or 4. They're damaged though. And I think my only way out of here is fixing this thing.
You want to take a biodeus? Out onto the seafloor?
How hard could it be?
This woman.
Gee, cray. So there's a few things that we need to do here, clearly. But I am not quite sure how far she is going to get with this. Oh, those were the maps, yeah, we found them already. Is there anything else on the remains that we could utilize?
Charlie, what the hell?
It's, a dive suit. Looks like. Cut in half.
Yeah, so is the person inside it. Where the hell are you?
Looks like a dive suit bay. Oh god, there's another body here. Gonna keep looking. Maybe there's a way out, or a way to help you.
Be careful.
Got nothing else, and whilst this is circled, it doesn't do anything right now. Okay. No, that's it. Okay. Let's have one more look at the terminal. We looked at the personal log, we looked at everything else. We changed the settings. Okay, incorporation, yeah. Matt Barton. Yeah, his log files. Okay. Alright, let's have a look over to Mac. Is there anything?
Well, when in doubt, go for the old standby. Blow stuff up. Small explosive charge would open this lock easy.
Okay, that doesn't work. Oh no, sorry, I did not mean to give this to him, but to her. No. Yeah, I'm still somewhat getting used to igniter, so maybe this could work for him then. Because he said, you know, old way, blow stuff up. No, still not. Cool. Let's head over to Moses, see if anything has changed over here. I think we need this, but I don't know how to extract it at this moment in time. First of all, we do what we would always do in a good old point and click. Try every item with every option. Used to be the easiest thing to do. Local vents have been unblocked, okay. Has anything here changed? Because we said local vents have been unblocked. Look at that. Isn't that great? Oh. Empty stasis pod. One of a few stasis pods within the room. Though this one lies empty, its previous occupant having already been disgorged and placed onto the surgery table.
This is not a good place to play. It smells wrong. Like dead things.
Ever wonder what the point was of putting olfactory sensors on a toy?
Maybe because it makes him more real.
You are either real or you're not.
You're right, Mose. I'm sorry.
That looks disturbing. Stasis pod. This body floats in stasis containment, contorted but cradled by half a dozen umbilical cables and haloed by interior lights. Deaf and blind to the horror in which it now incubates, the form invokes some degree of envy for the peace in which it slumbers. Not sure if envy is the word I would choose. Let's have a look at this controls.
Hello, I am Moses.
Volunteer pods. What were they doing here?
Good question.
You know the answer to that. If they were here by their own accord, they were paying off debts to Kane. If.
Big if. Subject, Defratus M, sex male, age 8. Intubation, days in stasis 833. Should we shut it down? Let's click.
These are in pain.
Oh, I guess, yeah, I guess that's that. Oh yeah, it's red now. Okay. Well done, Moses. There's more of those. Guess we could do that for all of them, right? The mottled skin has the complexion of spoiled milk and has begun to loosen itself from its carcass. Drifting sheets of dermal matter exposed foamy pallid flesh as internals begin to soften, notching the consistency and coloring of apricot jam. Yeah, same thing. Boland P. AB blood. And intubation 42, days in stasis 1301. I'm gonna leave this be for the time being. The occupant has grown bloated, the face a crumbled expression of a newborn tasting sourness. The rumpled pale body appears weathered and torn like overly whipped wet clay, and clouds of dark fluid hang suspended in the stasis fluid. Same thing. Salmon K, female. Oh, nil positive, 32. Stasis 833. Okay, and then we have two rooms. We also have this center place, so let's have a look at this before we venture out even further. Oh boy. Clean tent. The surgery procedures are supplied by a steady supply of stasis stored human stock. While several have perished within their sepulture, it seems a far preferable demise than the horror on the table. What the heck is going on here? Tarp. The blue medical tarp has been stretched around the module's walls and underneath its flooring. Dockmate control. The dockmate surgery apparatus continues to perform a set task, undeterred by the chaos around it. The hewn subject has been carved out repeatedly, its spinal column ground to paste, funneling blood and depositing meaty scraps onto absent receptors. Okay. What's this? Oh, those are the pod controls. Let's look at the dockmate control. The Kane dockmate robotic system is commonly found in remote company facilities. These devices offer advantages like microsurgery, transplants and repairs to synthetic organs with little to no operator know-how. There's this whistling again. Oh boy. Oh, a barcode. 7154. On to our little notebook it goes. 7154. Barcode. And there's a light going in there into his throat. And this number. Oh wow, that looks so grim. Oh, the head is still moving. Oh god. Okay, let's look at the control. Maybe we can turn it off. Dockmate system active. Laminectomy procedure has been something. Select manufacturer preset. Select pre-program procedure. Fujisawa. Appendectomy. Biofix. Biogen Medical Corporation. Dorokin Romanov Plastics. Aik Genomics. Genomics Group. Hisakawa Engineering. Hufeng Specialized. Lin Medical Corporation. Nanotech Diversified. Sanada Medical Group. TFH Research. Warmer Medical Tools. And this one. Carotid endarterectomy. Oh my goodness. Cholecystectomy. Coronary artery bypass. Hemorrhoidectomy. Hysterectomy. Radical mastectomy modified. Is there like a turn-off? Prostatectomy. Tonsillectomy. Appendectomy. Other than those two, there isn't really anything else. Yeah, I'm just gonna change it and just see what happens. Well, something else is happening. What is this purple bit here?
This machine can repair anything if a smart enough bear is running it.
Oh. It can repair anything. I don't know what we would want to repair though. Anyway, let's have a look around. There's 2 spaces we can reach from here, so let's have a look at those.
You are in product storage, a restricted area.
Okay. Grating. The grated panels would allow for fluids to drain as new bodies are hauled from the pods, likely drenched in stasis fluid, sloughing off like mucus. Instead, an acidic odor of a chemical adhesive clings to the grating. The only sound in the room is the hiss of static from the monitors. Their flickering light illuminates the leather chair, the cracks in its surface evident even beneath the shroud of dust that covers it. The door is terminally sealed, the glaring ruby symbol indicating either a lockdown or malfunction. Cryo-X. Inside the stasis pods, a row of corpses hangs like grotesque puppets, tangled in the pipes and wires that had once provided life, now no more than a lifeless troop of dry husks. Unpowered terminals. The room's atmosphere is still and frigid. The equipment management terminals are smeared with a dark, sticky, congealed substance. Okay. Operator's chair. The chair is oddly familiar. Well-worn leather surface is cracked, showing its age. Okay, that's everything for here for now. Let's have a look at the other side then. Just can't repair anything.
Charlie, Hope's favorite.
Favorite what?
A shark. Hope's favorite animal.
It is lovely.
You are in Aquarium H1.
Decaying shark. The decaying corpse of a shark is leaking effluents, polluting the tank liquid with thick lumps of cloudy bile. Security bay. Out of place, a row of security monitors keep an eye on several critical areas on the mule. Strangely, a deep-sea rover schematic is boldly displayed and hastily tacked on. There's another shark. Enter PDA. The ogreish man-eater lies vivisected, its rendered flank a petri dish of jutting fungal growths, distressed organs drenched in pus-stained blood, twitch in time with cabling forced down the creature's throat, trapping it in perpetual nightmarish life. There's another terminal attached to it as well. Insulated cables. Glimpses of cabling suggest that the lurid blue padding protects fragile electronics and equipment against damp and water damage. We have an empty tank over here. Either this tank's occupant never arrived or has already been extracted and butchered. Jellyfish. Fleshy jellyfish oscillates to unseen currents. Slender, spidery limbs twirl and gently dance in time to the creature's warbling call. It's huge, isn't it? Let's go over there. Yeah, it's massive. Oh, lots of cracks. This doesn't look great. This module is a chamber of aquatic defilement, where numerous fish have been subjected to torturous and invasive procedures. Sickly light emanates out from sordid containment tanks, while the odor of damp and dead fish radiates from the floor. Oh yeah. Monster. A gargantuan eel-like monstrosity lies suspended in water. Its clouded eyes and statuesque stillness evidence of death long since welcomed. A thick throng of cabling vomits out from the slag maw before snaking towards a port on the far wall, while a dozen wires run the length of its form and puncture into its cranium. We can see something lengthy, but it's really hard to make out what precisely it's supposed to be. Pooled water. A steady flow of solid water leaks from the tank, staining the grating with moldy grit and giving rise to a wafting stench of rotting eggs and chemical cleaner. The various leaks and drips coalesce and drain through the grating. Air, chemicals, and other organic matter cling to the flooring, forming thin films webbing over the perforations. Okay, and I think we already looked at this, but this is also... Okay. Enter employee ID code. Should we try the one that we found on the arm earlier? 7154.
Security system access granted.
Would you look
Charlie
at
Mac.
Mac, look at this.
Looks like a rover. Big one.
That could be our way out of here. Where is this, Moses?
I can show you.
Transmitting target coordinates.
Okay. Yeah, so that's not far. On the seabed. I can make it there.
Seems like a big risk.
Well, that's our reality right now.
Thanks, Charlie. And thanks to whom are we in this predicament? Well, let's not point any fingers but you. Okay, nothing else here to do. Mobile underwater laboratory environment. Some coordinates here. Pressure. Wonder if this is important because we could set this earlier, right? Let me write this down. Pressure. It is 999.788 ATM. And temperature is showing as 1C or 34 Fahrenheit. That's the underwater laboratory environment. Don't know if we also need those ones. Well, let's hope not. Let's head back. Such a complex facility and such an eerie environment. Nobody left. Let's look at this shark then a bit closer, shall we?
Hope's favorite.
Oh wow.
Cold. It no longer breathes.
That harpoon. Be careful, Bear. It's explosive tipped.
My Mac.
This one, I guess. Oh, it looks like a great white. At least used to be, with tons of cables coming out of its mouth. Shall we just... Okay, there we go. Frozen coil. If you put this in snow, would it make ice cream? Okay. Bit strange, but, you know. Oh, there was a PDA as well. Let's have a look at this then. Who do we have now? Thais Bazigand, biologist. Oh, so the other guy earlier, the rich dude. That 90-year-old one that looked 45. He was referencing him. Mr. Bazigand, on behalf of the Shoka board, I congratulate you on your speedy recovery and brand new lungs, liver, upper intestine, lower intestine, stomach and kidneys. You made a fantastic choice, going with our premium Biofix range. Did you know that Biofix has been rated #1 in Japan for 6 years running? We're even using them in the oxygen system in the mule dive suits. Due to the cost of these items, you have been upgraded to Debt Band 1. You will be pleased to know that we could take your family's gross income as collateral. They have been transferred to Titan and given positions as hard labor specialists. Once your debt has been paid, they will be free to hand in their notice should they wish. It's so matter-of-fact based and so cruel sounding. Smart bear. Personal log. I was raised at a salmon hatchery on Luna. According to my mother, I've wanted to be a marine biologist since I was 5. Not the best swimmer, but I've gotten to know marine life intimately through books and laboratory research. My obsession with bloodthirsty man-eaters spurred me to seek a post at this facility. Working with great minds like Dr. Kubilius is an added perk. From Lalila van Muk. Thais, do you realize you lost 70% of your blood in the attack? Count your blessings, dude. I hope you take this as a sign to stop your crazy solo outings. What if you get hurt again? What if security finds out? I dragged your ass back to the mule this time, but I can't always be there for you. I know you're worried about your family, dude, but there are other ways to help them. Talk to me. We'll figure it out together. It's easy for her to tell me to stop. Her dad is rich. Meanwhile, my family is chipping away at rocks. From Supervisory Board. Mr. Bazigand, the board has seen fit to approve your request for the specimen to be placed into your care in light of your unique connection with the creature. However, we're aware of the unexploded spear gun shaft and request that you proceed with extreme caution. Management wants to know how this species survives at such depths, and you are to report your findings directly to Dr. Atlas Moon. To Dr. Lake Kubilius. Dr. Kubilius, I apologize if I interrupted you during a sensitive moment yesterday. I just wanted to tell you that I'm a huge fan of your work. Your thesis on memory-coded RNA was an inspiration to me. Could you spare a few moments of your time when you're feeling better? I'd love to show you the research I'm working on. Of course, it's nothing as revolutionary as yours. Still, there's something strange about the fauna down here. Something more than can be accounted for by the extreme conditions. Do you ever wonder what the Omega Boys are doing? Well, it's biowarfare, or something like it. I retrieved a sample from the corpse of one of the Omega Lab products before it was cremated. Do you know about the microbe's behavior toward genetic structure? I'm forwarding a copy of my report and the partial genome. With the deepest admiration, Thais. Lalila. Thais, I heard you're back at the aquarium. We should talk. Personal log, I've kept Jaws on ice. It's still alive, and I will keep it that way until I have extracted every ounce of sweet revenge. Kubilius, come on, I know you read these messages. I know you at least see them. Well, I found it. The microbe is in the shark, pulling apart its genetic structure and molding it back together like putty, just like it did with those Omega corpses. This species shouldn't even exist, but she is neither dead nor alive here. The microbe must be endemic to this region. It appears to form a symbiotic relationship with other organisms in the ecosystem, so everything is a little infected. There's something else too, additional genomic information that PS-139 brings with it. I can't quite understand it yet, but I'm getting close. I've been testing my PS-139 extract on the deep sleepers in the adjacent lab. Cut the microbe with holy dust and a little MDMA. I even pulled them out of stasis for a few minutes to get as much info as possible. Moon's pet, product 6455A3, was particularly violent, so I gave her a little extra juice and a surprise critter cocktail. Yeah, I'm breaking the law, but I'm all in now. I've ordered 6 more. Hopefully I'll get some adult products this time. Let me capture this number. 6455A3. From now on I'm using holy dust only, no MDMA. It provides the perfect neutral delivery agent. From Supervisory Board, Mr. Berzegant, I'm writing to you on behalf of the board to hereby order a halt to any further excursions using Kane Corporation equipment or time. While the board appreciates your enthusiasm, it sees little value in your current research. Therefore, it does not deem the risk to Kane property justified. I would also remind you that your family is several months behind on debt repayment. Speaking personally, I am shocked at your recklessness. Kane has graciously made you a better man, and this smacks of ingratitude. In parting, I offer some advice. Next time you have a great idea, disregard it. Look at your duty list and go back to work. Fair enough. Not shared hallucinations, memories. Memories from previous PS-139 hosts. All of them connected through a neural mycelium network. Imagine the entertainment value of this shit. Test subjects. I need more test subjects. Someone's on the verge of going crazy. Lester, you old salt dog. Come join me for a little holy dust tonight after your shift ends. Keep it on the down low. One way to get his test subjects. I'm keeping up appearances, letting them think I'm crazy. In an insane world, a sane man must appear totally bonkers. I slipped a bit of my magic dust to Carrera while he was recovering in the med bay. He will be my control subject. After Lester survived my experiment, I decided to try the distilled PS-139 RNA extract on myself. My personal microdosing is proving fruitful. The process induces a waking dream that can only be described as a shared neural network of images, sounds, and emotions. I've managed to limit the duration of the experience to a few seconds, and damn, it was a ride. I swear I touched God. The world melted into a one-go painting, and I joined a metamorphosed reality of a million minds screaming together. Milford lasted an hour. He's not doing well. Mr. Financial Compensation for Private Research. A copy of my results enclosed as proof of concept. These findings are going to revolutionize the entertainment industry. I know that your hands are firmly up the ass of every drug dealer from Cape to Cairo, and it would be grand if we could all benefit. Doesn't say to whom this went though. Lake Cobilius. Do you think I'm a fool? I know about the tumor, Cobilius. Got it out of Milford. The coward told me you're the reason it hasn't been removed. Why would that be? I looked up to you. Maybe I'm a fool, but only for that. High priority message from corporate. Dr. Berzegant, congratulations. Due to the sensitive and unconventional nature of the research and your blatant disregard for procedure, it has been decided that a more experienced project lead is needed to oversee the next phase of trials. We do not recognize private research. We will turn over all relevant data to Dr. Yamada's team upon their arrival. Dave Gallagher. Hand over my research? I've paid their price in my flesh and blood. Now they need to reciprocate. Starting with you, Gallagher. I'm releasing holy dust and aerosolized PS-139 into the vents so that everyone can see God. I've called up an old contact topside. They're sending a courier in a week. Looking forward to sitting on a sunny beach collecting my 20%. Oh. Real stuff. You're all scientists. You must understand that suffering is essential to progress. I only recently grasped this, but now I am free. Okay, so Berzegant went complete bonkers. There's the bear icon again. So that's not good. Let's have a look at the terminal over here quickly. See if there's anything we can do. KSP workbench. Corporation. No, Just gonna change this back to red. This looks nicer. Okay, so this is Basgan's workbench, basically. Let's see what his images are. Oh, who would have guessed? Mutilated flesh. Great. That's a map. One swivelly arrow from the left and one circly arrow from the right. Not sure what that indicates, though. Oh, we've seen that one earlier. There's a dot right at the center. This still looks like a little face. Oh yeah, that was it. The last one. Okay, images, messages. No entries found. Research. Okay. Similar thing again. Not quite sure what I'm looking at though. That looks like a ribcage over here. And obviously that robot arms are probably another of his weird experiments. Oh, wow, great. Nice teeth though. Okay, so that's his research and trash. What do we have here? Ah. So those are his specimen that he put in the tanks. So he's the one responsible for all of them then, I guess. It looks like a 3D image of something. I'm not quite sure what. Almost like a submarine. Okay. Okay, that's it. Nothing else here. Interesting. So what have we found? A mad scientist gone completely apeshit and crazy, who was previously attacked by a shark and now conducted horrid experiments on the animal, but also on his fellow, well, colleagues, acquaintances. And they all ended up in those tanks. Interesting. But we've also found this operational table, of course, with an implication that it might enable us to put something back together. Let's look at our inventory. So we have the frozen coil, the igniter, thruster with damaged igniter. Let's have a look over to Charlie. Oh yeah, she was at the diving suit, which needs several things of repair, and we've captured the pressure, and I think we saw that there as well. And then when we go over to Mac, he is still in need to get into this capsule. Is there anything here? The only thing that's new is the frozen coil, which we could try. Yeah, that's what I thought. No use. We need something else that can go in there. We don't have that just yet. Okay, perfect. I think this is a good moment in time to take a break. Yeah, I'll have to see how I'm working on the edit, because I have a little bit of cutting to do, because it really took me a long time at the beginning to figure out that puzzle, which is so silly because it really was just down to a mistake, because I didn't write the correct number down. Oh, I didn't write it clearly enough. Anyhow, we advanced. There's quite a few things to unpack here, quite a few things to do. So with that in mind, I am hoping that I will be able to welcome you back again on the next episode. But until then, enjoy the rest of your day, look after yourself, and I hope to see you soon. Bye bye.